రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ రంగంలో సరికొత్త ప్రాజెక్టును కస్టమర్ల కోసం అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చింది బ్రాడ్వే ROTC సంస్థ. బ్రాడ్వే రియాలిటీ ఆఫ్ టుమారో కాన్క్లేవ్ పేరుతో రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ ఈవెంట్ను ASBL CEO అజితేష్ హోస్ట్ చేశారు. కొనుగోలుదారుల నమ్మకానికి అనుగుణంగా ప్రాజెక్టు చేపట్టినట్టు తెలిపారు అధికారులు. ఇక ఇళ్లు కొనాలనుకునే వారికి రియల్ ఎస్టేటర్లకు, బిల్డర్లకు ఉపయోగకరంగా ప్రోగ్రాం ఉందన్నారు. రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ పై ఎలాంటి సందేహాలున్నా క్లియర్ చేసేందుకు యూట్యూబ్ లో అందుబాటులో ఉండే ఈ ప్రోగ్రాం యూజ్ అవుతుందన్నారు అజితేష్.
As you can see, so these are the two key, I would say, landmarks from where you can come to Broadway site. And as you can briefly see even in the videos, this is the new Manhattan of our city, Hyderabad. A lot of tall buildings are coming. So yeah, so that's how this neighborhood is looking currently. I hope it's it's going to dynamically transform over the next decade. Right, so let me give you a perspective of what's happening in this neighborhood, mainly from a commercial office leasing standpoint. As all of us know that job generation is a very, very important aspect which has a spillover into real estate. Right, so these are some of the leases which have been signed off lately in the last 2 to 3 quarters. TCS has leased close to 1 million square feet. Again, to put it in perspective, 1 million square feet means 10,000 jobs. How these office leasing happens is for every 1 employee, they require 100 square feet of space. So 10 lakh square feet matlab 10,000 employees are going to be working in the TCS center there. And then a press statement has recently come. Costco, which is a major American retailing giant, they are opening their GCC. Approximately, they're starting with 1,000 people workforce. And another, all of us know McDonald's, a global food chain. They are setting up their GCC with 2,000 employees. So this is what is happening in in this neighborhood from a leasing standpoint. And broadly, if you look at the neighborhood more from a 1-year perspective, this is what has been happening. In fact, I've recently also come to my knowledge that the building, on the Spectra 100 feet road, Kalyani IT Park, in that also there's good amount of leasing which has happened, almost 25%. So we are expecting a lot more leasing now to happen in this entire area. So just to again give you a broad perspective, you have again all the major FANG companies, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Qualcomm, Gap, Amgen, and all of that. So just to give you a perspective of what's happening in this neighborhood. Right, and another next critical aspect of this neighborhood from a transportation standpoint, right? Again, see, one is the entire aspect of leasing, which will generate jobs. Next important thing in real estate, which will impact entire neighborhoods, is got to do with entire road networks and your transportation network, high-speed rail corridors like metro rails and all of that, which will greatly enhance the logistics of the area. So government has recently, there is a phase 2 also coming up, which will connect from KPHB to financial district. So these are the 2 key updates I thought I'll share with you guys. And so now let's get into my most favorite aspect of the entire presentation. And see, basically in this, I would be covering about what is the research we have done before we started designing Broadway project, what is the audience research, and how that translated into product design. Right, so before we got started, again, because we operate in this neighborhood, we had good amount of data from all our past projects, and we did again